Everyone thinks trade routes are about goods. They're profoundly mistaken. They're about stories, about the silent exchange of ideas, faiths, and dreams carried by the wind and the footsteps of countless travelers across vast, unforgiving landscapes. The ancient Silk Road wasn't just a path, it was a living, breathing network. For nearly 2 millennia, from around 130 BCE to the 15th century CE, this intricate web of routes connected the East and West. Imagine a network stretching over 4,000 miles from Chang'an, now Xi'an, in China, all the way to Antioch in Syria or Constantinople. It was never a single highway, but a sprawling, ever-shifting labyrinth of paths, both overland and maritime. A vital artery pulsating with the lifeblood of empires and the quiet ambition of individual merchants. At its heart was silk, of course, a secret guarded fiercely by the Chinese for centuries. This luxurious fabric, so light yet so strong, was coveted across continents, becoming a symbol of status and wealth in Rome and beyond. But the Silk Road traded far more than shimmering cloth. Spices like cinnamon and pepper, precious gems, exotic animals, glassware from Venice, and even horses from Central Asia flowed along these routes, each item carrying a piece of its origin. Consider the journey of a single bolt of silk. It began in a small Chinese village, spun by diligent hands, then packed onto camels in caravans. These caravans could stretch for miles, a moving city against the backdrop of endless dunes. They traversed the Taklamakan Desert, known as the place you go in and never come out, where sandstorms could swallow entire convoys. Or the Pamir Mountains, the roof of the world, where icy winds howled through treacherous passes. Each stop along the way, like Samarkand or Bukhara, became a vibrant hub. Caravanserais, ancient inns, offered shelter, water, and a chance for weary travelers to rest, trade stories, and prepare for the next leg of their arduous journey. But goods weren't the only cargo. Ideas traveled too. Buddhism, originating in India, spread eastward along the Silk Road, reaching China by the 1st century CE. Monks and missionaries carried scriptures and teachings, slowly transforming cultures. Similarly, technologies like papermaking and printing, gunpowder, and the compass, all Chinese innovations, made their way westward. These weren't just inventions, they were catalysts for profound societal change, reshaping the course of history. And sometimes, the whispers were darker. Diseases, like the bubonic plague, also used these routes. The Black Death, which devastated Europe in the 14th century, is believed to have traveled along the Silk Road, carried by fleas on rats. The Silk Road was also a bridge for art. Hellenistic influences from Greece and Rome mingled with Persian and Indian styles, creating unique forms in Gandhara, for example. Statues of Buddha appeared with distinctly Greek features. It facilitated the rise and fall of empires. The Han Dynasty, the Roman Empire, the Kushan Empire, and later the Mongol Empire all benefited from, and at times controlled, segments of the Silk Road, shaping its destiny. The memory of Marco Polo, the Venetian merchant who traveled extensively through Asia in the late 13th century, still echoes. His accounts, compiled in the Travels of Marco Polo, opened European eyes to the wonders of the East. By the 15th century, the Silk Road began its slow decline. Maritime trade routes, safer and more efficient, gained prominence. The age of exploration shifted global commerce from landlocked paths to the vastness of the oceans. Yet its legacy remains. It shaped not just economies, but the very fabric of human civilization. It fostered an interconnectedness long before the internet, a silent network of whispers exchanged across continents. The Silk Road reminds us that humanity's story is one of constant movement, of curiosity, and of the enduring desire to connect, to understand, and to share what lies beyond our immediate horizon. A timeless journey. Drift into another peaceful journey with our next exploration of forgotten wonders.